Oh shit, Dark. Hang on. Oh man, how you been?
Giddy up.
That's good. Merry Christmas.
Slower. Giddy up.
Oh,
Take
yeah?
it easy.
Yeah, you did. You're
Yennefer's
talking
in
about
Vizima.
Division.
Got a few friends there, so... Something
Yes.
wrong? Look around. Trouble brewing.
Spacing out. Yeah, I downloaded Division to, go fuck with all because I got one that's like max, sort of max level. His shit's only like level 12. So I was gonna go, jump in, pop on, and like, oh, here, let me just walk through with my pistol real quick, like I'm going shopping.
Makes sense. 100% makes sense.
And Blake, he got a couple of people to join last night on Conan, Astral, and Elijah.
Okay.
I normally play Gundam with them.
Gundam, what Gundam?
The Battle Operations 2.
Oh.
I mean, I'm pretty sure one of them might have one of the other Gundams. They like Gundam pretty much. Yeah.
I love Gundam, and I really want to play another Gundam with somebody.
I want to get more Gundam.
Who are they? Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Tamaria. Fist starting to itch.
I like Gundam. Gundam's fucking...
Don't see any Nilfgaardians. They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
They joined in last night playing Conan. Last night I had 6 or so people.
Dear Lord.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
You'll let that pass? I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off. You all right?
Good night.
They say witches steal young'uns.
Okay.
That's true.
I'll keep our new Kirigan here.
What did the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Oh.
Get out, all of you.
I'll show you real quick.
We ain't going
Oh,
nowhere.
Dark. So, you'll open this. Same as usual, Golf grounds in this.
Back down now.
Put it in here. Close it. You'll hit this. Turn it on. Then you'll hit this, of course. You hit this button. You'll tell it how many cups. 6, 8, 9, or 12. Water goes in back here. There's plenty of water in it right now. Should be still safe in the morning. Okay, and then you'll... Alright, I'm just trying to show you. Okay, good night. It's like 8:32. Careful. Stop. Yeah, I know, because I told you to stop doing that shit. Now go to bed. Okay, good night. Can you hit my light for me too, please? Since you're right there. Put enough sugar in my coffee. Alright. Yeah.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone. And don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go. That brawl, we didn't start it.
Jennifer. I found her, yay.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Not really. What episode are you on?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but
I think there's only 9 or 10
patience
episodes.
has never been my strong suit.
I watched it all the way through. It's
Good to see you,
really good.
Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Yes, babe. How was there only $1.93 in there? Oh, I didn't even know it was gonna hit this week at all. I thought it was gonna hit next week. Okay.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then?
The Wild Hunt is here. Oh, dude. Episode before the last episode. The Wild Hunt. Yeah.
Talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Like Ciri went into like a trance state, and she goes, "The White Winter and the White is upon us."
The sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now
as soon
she's
as I heard
just a
White
few
Winter and
steps
White.
After many trials and tribulations,
as soon as I heard
Geralt
White
finally
Winter and
learned
White,
that Yen
I
was
was like,
in nearby
"It's a Wild
Vizima.
Hunt." Like the famous saying for all three of them, "Nigh is the time of the sword and axe, but nigh is the time of madness and disdain." And then Ciri added a new one in there. Said, "Nigh is the time of the White Winter and White." I'm like, the Wild Hunt. Yes.
It must suffice.
I'm not.
Thinking cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not.
It's
at
not
all.
it's not copywritten.
The gentleman will be seated on the
Because you have to
chair
remember, it's all part of the book series.
in that chair.
Yeah.
Cutwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
Yeah, but you can't copyright what was never copywritten in the first place. See, CD Projekt Red is not the owner of The Witcher. They merely licensed it.
Fine. Then what? Gonna do my nails too?
If time permits. Sadly, the day is short. While the list of hygienic and cosmetic treatments that the gentleman should undergo is really rather long.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
But so that's why they're able to do the Wild Hunt and Ciri and all that.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voorhis, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the Blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
Left Flotsam with Yorvith, commander of a Scoia'tael unit.
A slayer of monsters and a slayer of men. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
The mighty have imprisoned Triss Merigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tancerville to bits.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if
How did it fuck me over on messages?
blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here, here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice.
Do what?
So long. Good luck with your audience.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
You all look American on them.
Black, black, or black.
I literally just one tap.
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Any color as long as it's black. Now look at them all and go black, black, or black. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go with this one then.
This might come as news to the gentleman, but the towel wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress.
The gentleman will kindly dress. Bitch, you tell me what to do. Fuck my life. Put on all things, and I get to keep the towel. What do you know?
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit
Get off there.
satisfy the gentleman?
That's what I thought, you bitch.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying.
Somebody's knocking on my door.
Powder my nose.
I wonder who it is.
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
What do you want, What do you want?
Imgrimi et art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvoet. Emir var emreis.
Bow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the order.
Weljen namen, wat gern favor. So many months at Fort.
What are you doing over there?
Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of
Welcome back.
state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Take him to the sorceress. Man, so much nostalgia, man.
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax. Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. That is not breaches of etiquette for one day.
What? Do you know
You what, Dark?
I'm Herivard II, Prince of Helander. Not only am I made to wait here like some
Ah.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, this is so much nostalgia. Come on! Come on! What'd you get for Christmas, bro? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, nice.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild.
Got a Keurig.
But the Church of the Eternal Fire.
Yep. A Keurig duo.
Geralt,
Want to
tunic,
create some pot of coffee?
positively smashing.
A cup of coffee.
Dying to take it off.
So she gets to create her pot,
I'd
and I
consider
get to
that a
create my one
proposition
cup
under
that I might
different
drink every now and then.
circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
Well, let me go see what he's doing.
What?
Oni.
Oni? Why? What's going on?
Party invite.
Fuck him! Stay at ours!
Well, I mean, I want to go see what he's fucking up to because I'm in his game legitimately one tap and everything.
Invite him to ours, because he's literally not in anyone else's party.
He's got somebody, yeah, it is. He's got somebody else in there with him. The guy that he's playing with right now. And
invite them both!
I don't know who the other one is.
I don't care! Invite Oni and then tell him to come to ours!
Alright. Stop yelling at the boys. It's not going to change nothing. Now, I'm not lazy to take care of him. I'm just telling you flat out. He's going to play with it. So rather than yell at him, tickle him. Play with him. Because he's doing it for the attention.
Might be Tari.
But I'm one in here. I doubt he's
How about that? She's grown up.
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Amir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened
No!
yesterday.
Fuck him! Come to ours! Fuck! You want to keep doing this? We can keep doing this, Oni. Here, take mine! Fuck you, Oni!
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd trick them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me for some time. If not for you and Amir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Hmm? What are you doing, my lovely little kitty? Hmm? Yeah, what are you doing? What? Hmm? What? Hey, stop it. What are you doing? Hmm? What are you doing, my lovely little kitty? Yes, cat vibrate on me.
So where's
What are
Ciri
you
been
doing?
seen exactly?
In two
Back
places.
here.
Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most
Stop
promising.
attacking your
You
sister's
should make
tail.
that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at
What are you
the
doing?
inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
What's him doing?
That's it? No passwords?
Stop attacking your sister's tail, goddammit!
Sorry to spoil your
You're gonna be
fun.
attacking me
your
here in a
boyhood
minute.
fantasies about the crafts of the trade.
Your sister is
All
sitting
we have
on
in
my
Novigrad
lap,
are
and you're attacking
unconfirmed
her from
reports,
below the
rumors.
chair.
But there
Stop
you'll have
it.
the help of our mutual acquaintance.
You don't
This
fucking
Mary
stop,
Jane.
kid!
Apparently
See?
she's
Get
got a
attached
cozy
to me.
flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trolde. Join me there once you've learned something.
Stop it, cat! Yeah, go get your sister. Don't try to hump her.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I... you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
God damn it, Dark! Fuck it.
scars healed nicely.
What do you mean? Directly out of Nordling Tales?
Ambassador Varatra? Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Aedirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kaedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kaedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kaedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of two weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emhyr var Emreis will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the Free City still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships, and Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance. and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Arr! How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Is it true? Doesn't mean bathe but once every 3 moons?
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar. and she was in danger. He was to find her at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Slow now. Whoa there, Rhoda.